Hey Virgos, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela for you guys who are new. Welcome to my channel. Let's begin. Oh, well, before we begin, I want to let you guys know that this reading may resonate for you if you happen to have Virgo in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or heavily in your chart. You could even be cross-watching for a Virgo and it still may have some parallels. It may resonate on some level. With that, let's get into this. Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you have for the Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay. You may have a dedication to achieve. You might be focusing on some things in your life, but I do also feel like your relationships in your life are going to require your attention. I feel like you're going to be stepping into your personal power, and I without a doubt feel like there's some personal change, a major change that you're facing in your life. But at the same time, I feel like there could be a lot of chaos going on in your life, Virgo. There could be a lot of things that might be coming up. You could be feeling like you're dealing with one drama after another. I feel like you may want to be conscious about what situations you allow to affect you. Because, of course, Virgo rules the digestive system. Make sure that, I don't know, just make sure that certain things you're not internalizing, certain people, situations, or events that you're not internalizing. But at the same time, transversely, I feel like there could be some places in your life where you might be numbing your feelings. There might be some hurt or some anger or unresolved emotion that you might be pushing down. Could be some very painful or traumatic experiences that you've been through that, you know, it's just easier for you to push these things down so that you can live everyday life. But at some point, I feel like I'm hearing Cancer, Virgo. Some of these things are going to need to come to the surface. You could be constantly running from certain sensations or feelings or certain things in your life that you just don't want to deal with right now. And I feel like Spirit is putting you in the position to maybe look at those things and heal them. I see Libra. I see the 8th house in your reading. So I'm feeling like that could be dealing with some type of mystery in your life. I'm feeling also, I see Capricorn and I see Mars. Mars would be, Aries. There is something that Mars is action oriented. There is something regarding relationships that I feel is going to be integral in this point in time, where you may be having to re-examine a relationship and maybe face something that maybe you're not wanting to face. Facing reality about something. Dedicating yourself to something. You're definitely on guard in some area of your life. Could be in some relationship where you could definitely, your guards are up. Maybe you're being very cautious and taking things slow. Maybe you're putting yourself out there and allowing yourself to trust more, and possibly it looks like you might be headed toward a healing process, which could be bringing in for some of you a different type of love, a less toxic type of love than maybe you got out of in the past. Let's see. You may have a partner that, you may have had a partner that, or someone in your life that is very protective over you. Some of you are very protective over your children and take your parental role very seriously, or this could be the relationship that's suffering that may need your dedication in order for it to thrive. I'm feeling like you could be infatuated with somebody around you. For some of you, you are or were infatuated with somebody who is absolutely abusive. Or Virgo, you could be the abusive one. I feel like because there are some type of unresolved, painful type of situations that somebody is running from, avoiding, and numbing themselves from, this could be why a relationship became abusive. Because this could have been, you guys could have absolutely been a power couple. I feel like somebody is a devil in disguise. And when I say that, I'm not saying that somebody is necessarily a bad person. I just feel like there could be someone that may appear to be an angel, but have a hidden dark side. And somebody could be pulling the wool over your eyes, but could otherwise be a decent person, if this makes sense. I feel like you could definitely meet or know somebody that could be, you could be turning a friendship into a relationship, but I feel like this would be a friends with benefits type of thing. But at the same time, I feel like for some of you Virgos, there could be somebody in the back of your mind that you have on a pedestal. Someone that you deeply cherish. Let's see where this is going. Because I feel like for some of you Virgos, you may have anxiety about something. You may be criticizing, because I'm seeing like, okay, so yeah, so I was hearing Cancer. You might be tempering your criticism, or there just may be a need to. Because for some of you Virgos, there could be someone around you that is very off-put by your overt criticism for some of you. So much so that perhaps somebody needed to distance themselves from you for a while, or perhaps this could be you. Of course, this is a general reading, so it could without a doubt go vice versa. You could be distancing yourself from somebody that is highly critical, that maybe you have deemed as highly critical, even abusive in some way. It could be their tone of voice. It could be maybe you don't like the way that somebody speaks to you. Somebody could be always berating you. Yep. Distancing yourself, taking a break, walking away from somebody. Or like I said, this could be somebody running away from their problems, not wanting to deal, not wanting to cope, and using alcohol as a means to escape and numb. Because I'm feeling like somebody could have a lot of anxiety and depression because, like I said, past trauma, past disappointments in their life. So you could be walking away from an abusive relationship, somebody who is a backstabber, like I said, a devil in disguise, somebody that may appear to be an angel but has a hidden dark side. Could be this Queen of Wands individual. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Got Scorpio. Some of you may, and I see Sag. So I saw parallels with Aquarius and Cancer, and now Virgo. So some of you could be dealing with Sagittarius, somebody with Sag prominent in their chart. Doesn't have to be their sun sign. Some of you, this is a baby mama. Maybe you walked away from a baby mama. For some of you, because I see two women here. Somebody gets somebody pregnant and somebody decided not to go through on the pregnancy. There could be somebody that's jealous of a baby's mom. Somebody could be speaking ill, saying venomous, very hurtful things about the mother of their child. Once again, Scorpio is very prominent, and here is Cancer once again, and Leo. Cancer and Leo. Leo was very strong in the Cancer reading. Final decisions, it looks like, are going to be made. Somebody can't move on. Somebody's having a very difficult time. May have walked away, but is having a very difficult time moving on and leaving someone or something in the past. And this could be why somebody just maintains friends with benefits type of relationship, because I feel like there was some type of disconnect. Something caused somebody to feel hurt. Yeah, somebody felt like they were just giving too much. Like, I care too much about you, so I'm going to leave. I don't understand that, but that's what I'm seeing. We're going to see why in a moment. Okay, because they broke your heart. And I feel like maybe you were very hasty. Maybe there was something that you didn't fully think through. Maybe somebody feels like they were hasty in walking away from you and feeling a lot of regret about having done what they did, having said what they said, about having stabbed you in the back a bit too many times. And I feel like that's why somebody walked away. You don't give a care about me. You don't give a F, so I'm walking away. You don't give a F how you treat the type of situation. Forgive me, I'm trying to censor my language, but you get my drift. Somebody doesn't really want to walk away. They don't really want to end it. For some of you, this could have been somebody calling your bluff, right? You told them, you gave them an ultimatum, do it again and I'm gone. And yes, you were. Yep. Somebody doesn't want to face their karma. Do you see what I mean? You got karma here. and it's in reverse, and you get somebody that just does not want to face it. I don't want to face my karma. I don't want to have to deal today. So I'm just going to play dead and act like I'm not really here. I'm just going to numb myself, right? Okay, because I feel like somebody has some issues that they have not healed from. Somebody broke your heart. It could have been early in childhood. But I'm seeing like somebody is wanting to, you may have had a chance to think about some things. I feel like somebody may have had a change of heart and may have decided, hey, I want to work things out. I want to work things out in my relationship or in my marriage. But I feel like in this situation, it was absolutely one-sided. So there was somebody giving more effort than the other one. Like somebody felt like they were pulling the other one slack, pulling the other one's weight, waiting for the other one to step up. And I feel like there were some trust issues that took place here where someone didn't think all the way through to the consequences of their actions, and now they're having to face it. And I feel like now somebody doesn't want to deal with their karma, but they're having, like, again, they're being forced to face their karma. This is a part of the lesson. So something is over. And somebody's coming to grips with the truth of the situation. Maybe perhaps realizing that they were the toxic one in the connection. Maybe this is somebody that liked to shift the blame, but now is realizing after they've had some time to really sit things out and think about it, they see the truth. Could be using alcohol to cover up and numb a lot of pain, like what we talked about in the beginning. Somebody left you for someone else feeling like the grass was greener, only to become a deadbeat as a parent. So somebody feels like a failure as a parent, possibly, because they were not there to help out with the health or the well-being of children. Because I do see a mother figure, I do see children, and I do see a scenario where someone may have multiple children outside of different relationships, may have children from a past relationship or a past marriage, but like multiple sets of children in different circumstances, because I see two empresses here, two baby mamas possibly, and then you got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Sag, Aries, or Leo, could be another baby's mom. And I see Libra. Yeah, somebody got tired of being betrayed, so they cut somebody off, chalking the situation up as to, you know, it's not working. We can't get along. We can't work together and make this happen. Like, you guys, possibly some of you were meant to be a power couple, but it just didn't work out that way. I mean, how could it? Like, it was just up against too many obstacles. And it wasn't something that could have really lasted. I was gonna say it wasn't built to last, but again, it has to do with the efforts of two people working together to make it work. If you guys are not on the same page, how could it possibly? But I see jealousy. So there could be a jealous baby mama somewhere here who is an instigator. Could be a Leo individual trying to instigate some things. Could be, you may have a child with this individual. This could be somebody messaging. Somebody may feel down in the dumps. So somebody could have been having two relationships, an open relationship with somebody else, got them pregnant. And now this person, this jealous individual, is trying to chime in, maybe tried to interfere with this connection. That could have been where this betrayal was. They could have stepped out on their relationship to be with somebody else. Well, I did say they left you for somebody else, and now somebody is jealous, possibly, that you're going back. But you got somebody over here, a second relationship, a second failed relationship where somebody feels like they were completely taken for granted and that whatever happened here was completely unfair to them and their children. Or the family that you guys had so-called created. Somebody is not allowing somebody to come back because they feel trapped. Somebody could have indeed trapped somebody with a pregnancy. Could have been the other party that could have trapped somebody, maybe trapped a woman into getting pregnant so he could live off of her financially, or vice versa. King of Cups, yep. Cheater. This is somebody that puts himself out there, so to speak. If you see this card here, like somebody that sleeps with multiple people, doesn't care who he hurts, impregnates multiple people here. Yeah, disappointment. Somebody disappointed that somebody finally put this to an end. Said, this is the final straw. I am done with you. You got somebody else pregnant. I'm done. But I feel like somebody has their guard up. Why? Why does somebody have their guard up? Oh, because they think you're being shady. Okay, so are you trying to reapproach somebody? Yes, we see what's going on here now. Okay, I see somebody approaching the other one, initiating some type of conversation, possibly giving an apology. And somebody is saying, no, you're being shady. Somebody owed child support. Like somebody may not be stepping up. Somebody could be calling somebody on the fact that they're a deadbeat parent, neglectful of their financial or emotional responsibilities to a child. Somebody could definitely be paying, having money taken out of their check for a child. Somebody's not paying for a kid. Okay, well, the jig is up. It's over. Somebody's not letting you come back. They're not letting you cross that threshold again because they do feel like you're shady. Could be you, Virgo, and you're in reverse here. They may feel like you're very confusing, but the star could be an Aquarius individual. They may be feeling like you're trying to hide something from them. Again, we're talking about somebody that may appear to be an angel, but somebody who has a hidden dark side. Yeah. Virgo, you could definitely be depressed over something. You could be depressed because this could have been you that got backstabbed. Or this could, it could be vice versa. You could be the one that somebody is not allowing to come back. You could be the one that feels like you got trapped into an unwanted pregnancy here. And now you're stuck. Somebody definitely is reapproaching the other one feeling and is not hearing the other one out because they feel like they're full of BS. You may want to, in your heart of hearts, reapproach somebody, but you may have some anxiety about doing so because you may feel like reapproaching somebody is giving them the opportunity to shoot you down, and you might feel like you're giving away your power in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like there could be some type of cryptic message that's sent where somebody's doing a temperature check. I got this for Aquarius, and Aquarius pops up. Somebody could be sending you a message just to see how you react to it, to see if they can follow up with what it is that they really want to say. Or maybe initially they're beating around the bush. Truth came out about it. Somebody is fully exposed, and now somebody sees the truth of what was really being hidden. A hidden relationship, a hidden pregnancy, hidden motives. I'm also feeling like this could even be something that goes on publicly. Like there could be somebody that is fully, somebody really publicly sees people for who, this individual for who they are. Okay, so what is this? How does this play out? Somebody may see the other one as a completely imbalanced individual, and maybe realize this and decided to still hang on, hoping that things would improve and get better and that you guys would find some happiness. But it looks like somebody got tired of being shortchanged in this connection and it ended. Somebody put somebody out of the house, and yeah, we got the Hermit here. So Virgo, this could be you reapproaching somebody. This could be you giving an offer. This could have been even you as a child that could have been felt like you were heavily criticized. This could be where there's still this underlying pain and disappointment that you may be having stemming from your own childhood. Could have been the absence of another parent. It could have been that you had another parent berating you all the time. Either way, this is what it's chalked up to. A lot of unresolved issues. We got Leo. Some of you could be on the Virgo-Leo cusp, and I did mention Cancer, and now I do see, I believe Capricorn is here. A lot of parallels already between the Sag and Aquarius, and now Virgo reading with these signs. There could be someone that wants to come and see you, but there may be a delay with them traveling I guess, traveling to come and see you or having the ability to come and see you. It could be financial. Some of you, there could be someone that wants to come and check up on the health and well-being of children. Somebody could be in jail, maybe asking for help or assistance to bail them out of jail. Some of you, there could be somebody being released from jail. There could have been somebody wrongly accused of a crime. Random. Could be the case. I don't know what I'm hearing. See no evil, speak no evil. Again, this makes me think of court decisions. Somebody that does not want to deal with their problems, their underlying issues that really come to the surface and are triggered in relationships, causing someone to fail or feel like a failure in their relationships. Relationships in general, or just like love relationships. Let's see the energy of your cross watcher, because this is getting really deep. Let's see what's going on in the mind of the cross watcher for, I'm hearing Pisces, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Temperance wants to pop right back out again. Some of you could have had a breakup with a Sagittarius individual. I see fighting. I see a duel. This could be you guys duking it out in court over custody of children. You could be duking it out of court for whatever reason. This could just be that you guys just butt heads all the time. You guys didn't really get along. It could be brother and sister, mother and father, children and parent. Yep, Seven of Swords. Feel like you're always up to something. They feel like you're a flirt. There could be somebody doing magic. This could be this Queen of Wands individual that could be doing magic. Could be your cross watcher that could be doing it. Vulnerability. Somebody feels like somebody's trying to take your vulnerability or take your kindness for weakness. Inconsistencies. There's Virgo once again. It's over. It's done. There was another person in the middle of this relationship. And I feel like you got the King of Pentacles here. This could be you, Virgo. We got King of Wands and King of Pentacles. So this could have been, like I said, this could have been a same-sex relationship for some of you. For others of you, this could have been, again, some type of interference. This could have been a father interfering, trying to protect his daughter or son that maybe they felt was a bit naive and vulnerable. And maybe this is where the fighting came from. This could have been a dad protecting his child, saying, no, this individual is not right for you. Don't you see the light? This person is only going to betray you. This person is only going to hurt you. So this could be a parent watching from the distance, feeling helpful. This could be a smoke signal. I feel like the writing is on the wall that somebody, it just is very wild. Somebody doesn't know how to put themselves in check. This could be how your cross watcher feels about you. That you maybe don't have a lot of self-awareness. Or that you just talk out of the... That you say some things that are illogical and they don't make sense. They definitely feel like it's over because you're absolutely sneaky and deceptive and they can't trust you and they feel like you're very sneaky and sly. Somebody, this could be a fire sign individual that wants to be around or that is just simply not around, neglecting his responsibilities to be there to instruct the children. Your cross watcher could be feeling that way, that you just lack the dedication to do so. Or there could be a parent that really wants to be there, is dedicated to doing so, but just is not given the circumstances of a breakup and a separation. A relationship couldn't really stand a chance here because somebody didn't really know truly about give and take. Somebody could have been more about take than giving in a relationship, and somebody could have taken advantage of innocence. I don't want to say this is like in childhood where somebody could have been molested. Could have been some type of molestation here. Could be what an unresolved issue is. But otherwise, and this is somebody preying on the other person's vulnerability, their naivete. And I'm feeling like somebody is not sure whether or not they want to give you a clean slate. because somebody is just very demanding of respect. You could be dealing with someone who's very possessive. They may feel that you gave them an ultimatum that they didn't want to take heed of. Somebody that demands respect but doesn't give respect. Somebody that could be a bit insecure and disrespectful. That could be how they see you. I feel like this individual loves you but feels like you just don't see your flaws, that you maybe choose not to see them, or that you just don't. They could feel like you're naive, very gullible. Definitely feel that there's a soulmate attraction here. They may recognize you as soulmate, but they're saying you are just absolutely not allowed back. I must set boundaries for this connection, even though they absolutely love you. I feel like somebody may feel like you're always trying to take out your feelings on them, your anger or your insecurity on them. Inconsistencies. Yes, somebody feels like you shift the blame. They may have let you come back before, and the same thing. They feel like you ran all over them. And they're just saying, I simply have to take you out of the equation. For some of you, this could be a silent forgiveness to a parent that maybe passed away. Maybe you feel like there was some type of mistreatment that took place. Here, babe, close the door. And maybe this is a silent forgiveness that you're giving a parent, a deceased loved one. For some of you, this is a protective parent that maybe felt like they did what they could to protect you from somebody that they knew wasn't good for you. Spiritually, though, I feel like you're going through an ascension. I feel like some of you may opt to become single in order to get to this place of healing. Or maybe realizing that that's the best course of action at this point in order to find balance in your life. And to feel like you can stand on your own 2 feet as a healed individual. But I feel like somebody either feels like relationships are too much responsibility, or this is just somebody that just fails to take responsibility for their actions, for the like I said, the health, well-being, and financial rearing of children. But yeah, I definitely see jealousy. But I also feel like somebody here could be very spiritual, like very shamanistic, this is Virgo. Yes, you could absolutely be very healing. This could be something that you're wanting to do professionally. Maybe you're wanting to heal people in some way, shape, or form. Or this could just be you utilizing this on yourself. Some of you could be getting some type of unconventional type of medicine, right? For maybe some type of ailment. We were talking about digestive system. Well, you could be having issues with your stomach, your digestion. Let's see. We're talking about that. Let's see what's going on, Virgo. Because I feel like your life right now and past trauma could be affecting you in a health-wise. It's got to manifest some way. If it's not that you're not healing something head on, dealing with something head on, the issues are gonna manifest themselves in some way, shape, or form. Something that you're needing to be mending. Some of you could be getting stitches random. Some of you could be having back issues, depression, carpal tunnel, like issues with your wrist here. Could be weight issues. Some of you could be underweight. Some of you could be going on a diet for health reasons, or some of you just are not eating. No joy. Depression is weighing you down. A lot of self-criticism, negative self-talk could be weighing you down. This is more so mental. This is like your mental health. And some of you are just grieving over the loss of somebody, whether this is like the loss of a relationship, like somebody has left your life, or this is like somebody's passing. It's like you're really grieving over somebody's death and you're really taking it hard. Some of you could really be having some dental issues. And I'm also feeling like, yes, it has everything to do with digestion. It could be heart and lung issues. Some of you could be smokers and you could be affecting your heart and lung, but I'm also seeing abdomen, issues with abdomen, pancreatitis, insulin, so diabetic issues. But no, this would more so be digestion. Yes, I'm feeling like some of you could be having issues with constipation. You may need to get to the doctor to deal with these things, but I feel like most of it is manifesting physically because there's something emotional that hasn't been healed or addressed. Again, dental issues. You may need your labs drawn. Some of you could be having some irregularities with your electrolyte levels. Could be your blood levels. You could be getting some blood work being done. Some of you could be preparing for surgery, perhaps. Or this could be simply somebody around you that might be undergoing these types of procedures. All right, Virgo. Let's see where we go from here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus as well as Cross Watcher. Your commitment is being tested. Could be your commitment to your personal healing journey. It could be a commitment to a relationship with a partner of yours, a life partner of yours. It could be your commitment is being tested with your children or your career. Work through your fears. Something here, Virgo, is going to require for you to get out of your head so much because that's good. That could be what's getting you caught up. Your mind could be entrapping you. Your mind, you could be your worst enemy, your worst critic. Your mind could be playing tricks on you because there could be issues with self-sabotage. Some of you are absolutely moving. Injury. Some of you could have a work injury. I don't know why I'm hearing, like I said that for Sagittarius, adding insult to injury. Like betraying somebody and then having the audacity to maybe infringe on them, hurting them again in some other way. Either way, bring love into this situation. New moon could be very significant. New moon in Aquarius. Some of you, we did see Aquarius in this reading. I see Scorpio. And now I see Leo. Confidence is the key to success. Someone has to find the confidence to maybe approach somebody, apologize, or to come clean. Work through their fears. They may have some underlying fear, again, about some unresolved situations, some pain that they haven't quite dealt with. Somebody could be having some fears about approaching you and apologizing to you. Could be a child that may have some fears about approaching a parent and saying, you know what, you were right, you tried to warn me, this type of thing. Confidence is definitely going to be the key to your success when it comes to maybe your career, maybe some issues within a work environment that could be very frustrating. Did say Libra, right? And now I see Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, so let's go. Where do we go from here? What is the advice from Spirit regarding this situation for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I feel like you guys are berating yourselves, cutting yourselves down, blocking your blessings in some way because of your mind, your mental state. Virgo, surrender to complete healing. This came out for Aquarius, Cancer, and now Virgo. Holy Spirit, show me Virgo. Surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. This is basically Spirit saying become more self-aware, right? Take a step back. Think about some things. Is there maybe something in your approach that could be throwing some things off? Is it your approach that could be a bit off-putting to other people? Are you being stubborn about something in your life? I think this is going to register different for everyone. But Spirit is saying, take a look at that. Your approach. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's for somebody. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, and compassionately accepting it as it is will bring you peace. So there may have to be some things that maybe you don't want to accept, Virgo, but Spirit is encouraging you, saying, well, what can you do about it? But accept it and learn from it and roll forward, all right? And make some different decisions moving forward. rather than berating yourself and staying in one place and not moving forward because of these conversations that you could be having in your mind that could be not only impacting your relationships, but your health. I feel like this is more so about your mental state at this time, Virgo. So be mindful of that. This may be a healing time for you. There may be a time for you to take some time out in order to heal. Maybe allow yourself the time and the space to do so. Some of you could be maybe afraid to be alone, because being alone can be hard for some. And having someone by your side may cure that temporarily. But there's some deep-seated issues that may need to be looked at. Be causing a lot of failure in relationships because of a failure to heal or to look at a wound that needs to be addressed. Maybe something that you're not wanting to face. The Spirit is saying, hey, you might want to look at that. It may benefit you moving forward. Yep, everything to do with your mental state. All right, Virgos, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you would like to book a one-on-one reading with me, you can of course go to my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. The link is also below in the description. If you feel that this reading helped you, Virgo, some of you are on the Virgo-Leo cusp. I don't know what it is about Virgo and Leo. Anyway, if you found that this reading helped you, leave a thumbs up. Consider leaving a comment below. Consider even subscribing. If you decide to subscribe, Virgo, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload of mine when I upload for you or your sign, or your cross-watcher sign. Thank you so very much for watching, Virgo. Pray that this helped. Hope all is well with you guys. I'll see you guys in another video. Peace. Bye for now.